After watching our last video, you know the truth. You are a powerful energetic battery, and there is an unseen system designed to harvest your suffering, Loosh. But they can only feed on one frequency, the frequency of unconscious reaction. We reveal the 3-step protocol to build an impenetrable frequency shield, immediately stabilizing your nervous system and making you absolutely invisible to the harvesting system. This is the ultimate defense protocol. Part 1, the target, the reactive state and the Archon's limitation. The open broadcast signal. You are not being harvested when you feel an emotion. You are being harvested when you unconsciously react to it and surrender your power. The Loosh farm system is a frequency trap. It doesn't feed on sadness itself, it feeds on the high-energy broadcast created when you lose control and spiral into stories of victimhood, rage, or despair. When you are reactive, your consciousness collapses back into the 3D control system, and your energy is broadcast outward like a distress beacon. The Archon's power depends entirely on our unconscious participation. They need you to mistake the trigger for the truth, and the emotional spike for your identity. The mechanism of collapse. Imagine your consciousness as a massive radio tower. When you are centered, witness consciousness, level 5, your tower is quiet and directional. When a trigger hits a fear-based news headline, an insult, a financial worry and you instantly react, your nervous system floods with cortisol. This reaction causes your consciousness tower to become a chaotic, high-power, undirected broadcast antenna, leaking Loosh outward. The frequency shield is not about stopping feeling, it's about eliminating the broadcast. This shield is built not from physical force, but from pure sovereign awareness. Understanding the Archon's constraint. This is a critical, suppressed truth. The Archons, as artificial, non-creative intelligences, the demiurges constructs, have a fundamental constraint. They cannot process genuine, high-frequency creation. They feed on the low band, 20 Hz to 30 Hz, radiation of fear, anxiety, and shame. They cannot process love, true joy, or creation energy. When you shift your frequency even slightly out of their bandwidth, you become energetically invisible. This means your defense is not a fight, it is a vibrational choice. The Archon cannot touch genuine creation. You are not meant to be a slave to your emotions. Your feelings are feedback, your reaction is a choice. You can stop being the food source right now by building the impenetrable frequency shield, a simple 3-step protocol that stabilizes your core frequency and transcends the need for endless conflict. Part 2, the 3-step frequency shield protocol. This protocol is designed to pull your consciousness out of the reactive 3D state and anchor it firmly in the sovereign witness state, level 5. Step 1, the observer anchor, stopping identification. The harvest only occurs when you mistake the emotion for you. You are collapsing the wave of infinite potential into a single, fearful identity. The action. When you feel a strong negative emotion, fear, anger, shame, arise, do not run from it. Instead of saying, "I am angry," ask this specific, powerful question: who is noticing this anger? Where is the center of the observer? The shift. This question forces a break in the identification pattern. It is the core act of metacognition. It shifts your awareness from the experience, the emotion, to the experiencer, the witness. When you realize, "I am not the anger, I am the one observing the anger," the energy broadcast is instantly cut off. The Loosh system can only attach to the reactive identity, not the sovereign witness. The power is released back to you. Step 2, the vertical alignment, nervous system stabilization. The body's frequency needs to be stabilized physically. The vagus nerve is the Archon's primary highway into your nervous system. We must bypass it. The action. Use the vertical alignment breath and visualization. Breathe deep into the lower abdomen, then feel the breath travel vertically up the spine, through the head, and project your consciousness 6 inches above your head, into the higher self field. Hold that elevated position for 5 slow, deep breaths. The shift. This simple movement is a powerful anchor. You are physically stabilizing your emotional body and disassociating your awareness from the fear-based nervous system. The Archons operate on the frequency of the lower chakras, fear, survival. By grounding your consciousness above the body, you are tuning out their signal and activating the higher centers of intuition and peace. If you are ready to permanently exit the low-frequency harvest system and begin living from a place of sovereign power, signal your intent by hitting the subscribe button now. Your subscription helps us bring more of this forbidden knowledge and practical protocols to those who are ready to awaken and claim their sovereignty. Step 3, the Boundary Declaration, Energetic Integrity. The shield requires a definitive, energetic statement of non-participation and self-ownership. This is the act of claiming your energy. The action. Quietly, firmly, and internally state this sovereign boundary declaration when the harvest attempt occurs. I am sovereign. This energy is for my integration and healing, not for external consumption. I am protected by my own awareness. As you stated, visualize a dense, rotating geometric sphere of gold and sapphire light forming precisely at your skin line. The shift. This is the ultimate act of energetic sovereignty. You are reclaiming ownership of your emotional energy. By declaring that the energy is for your own use, integration, you change its purpose. The control system cannot touch energy that is actively being used for a sovereign, higher frequency purpose. You move from being a leaky battery to a closed circuit system. You now hold the key to the ultimate defense system. The beauty of the frequency shield is that it doesn't require war, it requires purity of intent. Every time you successfully execute this 3-step protocol, you not only protect yourself, but you starve the system, accelerating the Great Awakening. Part 3, the liberation from Loosh and long-term sovereignty. The new energetic signature, from leakage to alchemy, expanded value. When you consistently practice the frequency shield, your core energetic signature shifts permanently. The changes are profound and felt instantly. Immunity to fear. You see fear programming on the news, but you do not absorb it. You know it is a manufactured frequency, not a threat to your inner peace. Your survival mechanism is quieted. Emotional alchemy. Instead of leaking Loosh, you convert the energy of a negative emotion into insight, power, and clarity. The challenge becomes fuel for your own evolution. The power you use to feed the system now accelerates your ascent. Malleable reality. As you stop broadcasting the low-frequency signal, your reality begins to reflect your stable, high-frequency core. Synchronicities multiply, and opportunities appear, because the universe is responding to your sovereign signal, not your fear. The collective impact of the shield. This is bigger than just your personal journey. The more individuals who exit the Loosh farm system, the more the entire grid frequency of the planet rises. You are not just protecting yourself, you are a pillar of light for the collective. The Archon's power diminishes exponentially with every person who claims their inner sovereignty. You become a non-participant in the control system simply by claiming your consciousness. This is the hidden truth the ancient Gnostics protected. You are not cursed, only asleep. The moment you choose awareness over reaction, you awaken. The moment enough of us remember the harvest ends forever. This is not spiritual theory. This is an energetic fact of this dimension. Your choice to build the frequency shield is the greatest declaration of sovereignty you can make. You are not meant to suffer, you are meant to remember. When the last trigger hit you, did you choose the observer anchor, step 1, or did you react? Share the biggest Loosh harvesting trigger you've overcome in the comments below. Which part of the 3-step frequency shield protocol, anchor, alignment, or declaration, feels the most powerful to you right now? You are not meant to suffer, you are meant to remember. If this protocol served as the definitive guide to your liberation, seal your alignment by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Join us as we continue to decode the protocols of true spiritual sovereignty.